Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to do an overview of this car. I'm going to break down the cost of this car and just give you a my genuine feel of this car compared to the S2E3, for example. So before we start this video guys, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to press the bell notification so you get alerted when I make a new video. But yeah guys, also I see you guys want more RS3 content. That's coming. Obviously the car's been hiding because you see with me, I'm a perfectionist and I don't feel like that car's ready for camera yet. So just to give you a little insight, I just spent like just over 2 grand on wheels and tyres. So that car's gonna be sick once it's done. So stay tuned and yeah, I'm gonna talk you through this car now. So if you've seen the previous video, obviously you can see what I've done to it, but I'm gonna give you an overview of what I've done to it. I'm gonna break down what the cost of the car, so obviously what the car cost me and the little bits I've done to it, and yeah, just give you a general feel of what I feel about this car. So I have been taking your guys' advice on board, and me personally I would have smoked the lights on it, but I see a lot of you guys told me not to smoke it because obviously it gives it a more OEM look, so I've left that. And instead, if you saw in the previous video, all I've done was Alex machine polished that, so it's much more clearer now. And I'll be honest, it makes the car look much more newer. Also, if you saw previously, I'd done the badges in yellow, just little subtle touches, obviously transform the car. With me, I'm very OCD, and obviously the red just doesn't go with nothing, so yeah, I've put that yellow. Also, I feel much more comfortable in front of camera now because I've got this Rode mic now. So you see, before when I was speaking, I had to project my voice and I had to amplify it so the mic could catch it. Now I can just speak normal, so now I feel like you'll get a better understanding of who I am. And yeah, I can just speak normal now, I love it. So obviously we've got Cam behind us, killing it now. He's obviously helping me with all the equipment that I need to be buying. And yeah, it's just making my life so much easier, especially for YouTube. Like, I can just speak normally now. I can't emphasize how happy I am about that. But yeah, so I'm going for, like I said before, I was going for a more OEM plus look. Starting with the wheels. So I put the wheels in gloss black. Obviously they were silver before, that was a must. And I don't know if you remember before, I was saying that I wanted to put the calipers yellow. Ideally I did want to put the calipers yellow, but this is business, and obviously the few people, I contacted 2 people to do that for me, and obviously one was saying I think 2 weeks time and the other guy was just being long, I'll be honest. So with obviously you're buying and selling cars, you don't want to keep your stock long, so I'm just going to leave that. It's a bit annoying, but it's not that deep at the same time. And if you remember before, I said I was going to change the tyres, but you see, since I put the alloys black, the tyres don't look that bad now, the stretch on it, so it's alright. And obviously they're brand new tyres as well, so it makes sense to just keep them on, I'll be honest. It looks blessed as well, so I'm happy with that. So if I take you to the side of the car, done the tints. Like I said, I wanted to go for an OEM plus look, so I didn't smoke out the front windows. My reason for that is, from personal experience, you never know who's going to buy your car, so people make judgment on obviously the modifications you do. So if it's got blacked out windows, it might put certain people off thinking, oh, for one, like a boy racer's had it, or like a drug dealer's been using it, or etc. So I try and eliminate as many factors as possible. So yeah, that's the reason why I never went for the window tints in the front. On my own cars I do it because it just looks better, obviously to the legal requirement. But then it's up to me what I do with my own car. Obviously this one I'm selling it, so hence why I've not done that. Obviously I've done the front badge, I've done the rear badge as well. That's obviously in yellow as well now. And I was in 2 minds of smoking the rear lights, but I did do a little smoke. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but you see here, that's actually a tint. Normally that's meant to be clear white, so I've just done a little bit there. It just breaks it off, just little touches. Overall, the car, I'm happy with it. There's not much I needed to do to it. Like I said before, the calipers, yeah, it would have been nice to do it, but it is what it is, and I don't think I'll have an issue selling this car. If I take you inside, I've not done anything inside, it didn't need anything. Just gave the seats a little clean, Obviously it's got the boost gauges, it's got the sat nav, it's got the heated seats, it's got this gear knob, it's got the little yellow surround there. It's just little touches, like I'm happy with it. The vents are yellow, it's all color coordinated, so I'm happy. But yeah, that's the overall of the car done. And let me start breaking down the cost of this car. Obviously I've not put this for sale yet, but I'm going to be doing that today. And let me just get the cost up. Obviously, if you see before, obviously I like to write everything down. So this car has cost me, so I paid £5,700 for the car. The window tints and the badges cost me £50. The spray paint cost me £30. The toe cap cover cost me £24 from Audi. And I'll be honest, my math's not good right now, so I'm going to get Cam to edit it here somewhere, so he'll be able to tell me obviously what the breakdown of the costs were. And the advert's going to cost me around £60 to advertise the car. So all in, I'm guessing it by the way, so don't shoot me, but it's around £6 grand. And I'm planning to advertise the car at 7.5, and I'll be honest, I'm going to stick to my guns with this one because I'm looking on Auto Trader and there's not many cars, actually there's not any car in this spec with these modifications online. So I've got a unique selling point of this car. Obviously it's got genuine, obviously when I resprayed these alloys, they happen to be genuine RS4 alloys, so these alone are £1 because obviously resprayed them black with no curbs. If I took these off, I could get £1 from all day, but I'm going to leave them in the car because it's a key selling point for the car. Along with the boost gauges, I can get £200 for them, but again I'm going to leave them in there because it helps you get the top money for your car that you want. Yeah, apart from that, that's about it. So obviously I've had the S2E3 now and I've had the S2E3. What car do I prefer? I prefer, only because I feel like it's more of a classic, I prefer the 8L. I feel like it drives better, but as a daily this is way better in terms of, obviously it's got sat nav, it's got heated seats. Not to say that you can't get the 8L with heated seats, but it's very hard to find. This car's more stable on the motorway as well. Obviously it's newer, it's more heavier, it's more chunkier. I don't know, I feel like, obviously this is remapped to 315 brake, which is a stage 1. The S3L was obviously a stage 1 as well, probably running about 260, 270. But I feel like the S3L was faster. I don't know, maybe it gives that feel. I don't think it is faster, but it's more engaging to drive. I feel like the handling aspect is much better, which is not fair because obviously that was on coilovers and this is on springs. They have got the same wheels though, but these are genuine and the other ones were not genuine, but they were just as good. You see a lot of people get put off with replica wheels, but honestly, as obviously time's gone on, yes, they're good, man. Obviously you can't go wrong with OEM and obviously genuine wheels, but these replicas are doing very well now. And yeah, overall I just think the S3L is a more engaging car, but I'd rather daily this because it's just better, it looks newer and it's just more nice to drive. Leave me know in the comments guys, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the S3 or do you prefer the S3L? So obviously because these are all my cars, it's all my content, nothing sponsored, so I'm going to give you my genuine opinion on all these cars. Obviously if I feel like a car's crap, I'm going to tell you, but with me I'll give you a reason why I think it's crap, and alternatively if I think it's good, again I'm going to give you a reason why I think it's good. Yo guys, so I'm going to end this video here. Please make sure you stay tuned because obviously I see you guys obviously asking for the RSV to come back. That is coming back. You see with me, I'm a perfectionist and I don't feel like that car's ready for camera yet. For one, it's lowered. It's not lowered, so it's looking incredibly high. I hate it. So that's going to get done soon. Obviously I've bought new wheels as I mentioned before. More carbon coming. So stay tuned guys, but if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe. I'll see you soon guys.